Yeah. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. Stay focused. Let's go, KD. Take a look around you, look and find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way. Yeah, take a look around you, look and find your way, man. Find your way. Yeah, I talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do. I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. Hey, you the one that say that. You and me go way back. When this whole thing over, I'ma send my invoice payday. You don't wanna say that. You don't want this payback. I keep my composure. This my kingdom, nigga, stay back. We had a couple of moments. You had a choice, nigga, on it. Your real colors, they showing. I'm real, nigga, I'm focused. When I come around, I'm fly with it. Stay moving, do buy with it. New sound and just vibe with it. Same truth and we die with it. I see it like it's an obstacle. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music a means to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All of y'all niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think what you had. Stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical. Clearly now, the pain is gone. The fame is on. And they play my songs. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. New era, I got y'all. Real game, we pop off, no knockoffs. Open eyes, we watch out. Mobilize, won't cop out. COVID-19 cops out, don't flop now. Open skies, we fly now. New agenda, they try now. Most y'all getting real scared of the headlines when you find out. End game getting real near. If you don't know, you behind now. Behind the times, government hide behind the lines. Most brands trying to monetize. All of us have to stay inside, don't socialize. Yeah, talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' head stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East
crazy. None of y'all phase me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. Hop out the range. Hop out the range. Whoa, this a new range, new page. Got me in a new country, new stage. I ain't signed no deal, I'm too paid. I do not have chill, I'm too crazy. I do not take L's, I'm too Brady. I might be frosted, I'm not flaky. Don't know what it cost me, it's all gravy. Turn on that faucet and just pay me. Whoa, we gon' get it, bring it back. Maybe Donald is a Mac. Couple bottles, empty glass. New machine, I'm sending facts. Bump the headline, check the facts. I'm not a gangster, but I'm a gorilla. Hop on them drums when I'm feeling J Dilla. Come get your lady, cause I'm a just stiller. How about the range, whoa. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling strange, whoa. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of y'all phase me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa, there's no comparison. Black in America, little too arrogant. I just embarrass y'all niggas irrelevant. I shouldn't mention it, that's royal etiquette. Out of my element, way too intelligent. Grab you a therapist, send him my sentiments. Neck full of sediments, caught me a Tesla and skirt through the valley. Dropped an investment in Silicon Valley. All of this cake, but I'm missing the patty. Might mess around and just move to Miami. Drums are so loud that they break in the chassis. King of the grass like a Lionel Messi. I am not crass, but my mental is messy. Mud in my glass while my pencil is sketching. All these rappers, but no one impressed me. Most of them actors that labels as testing. How about the range, whoa. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling strange, whoa. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of y'all phase me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of y'all phase me. How about the range? Whoa. Yeah, I'm feeling strange. Whoa.
We at the top, if I see it, I cop it. All this guap, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lots of strip, if I see it, I cop it. I'm not kid, if I see it, I cop it. House off the grid, if I see it, I cop it. We at the top, if I see it, I cop it. All of this guap, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lots of strip, if I see it, I cop it. I'm not kid, if I see it, I cop it. House off the grid, if I see it, I cop it.
Yeah, if I see it, I cop it. Running through stores, if I see it, I rock it. Yeah, girl, if you see it, I got it. Run it up more, we need all the profit. 100 racks back up in summer 16. Spent that whole bag on a whole summer dream. Life's complicated, no Avril Lavigne. Copped a new condo to blow off some steam. All these rappers just rapping in triplets. Pushing that product, just got a new shipment. Pushing that roll 50 over the limit. Cushion that blow, I don't get why they with it. We at the top and we throwing the game. All of these peasants will know of my name. All of these blessings, we staying the same. The drip is fluorescent, I'm going insane. Royal genetics all up in my veins. Back me a real one and gave her my name. All of these issues, but no one to blame. Praying that God will just show me the way. Changing the game, got the source code, and I'm off-road and my horses go skirt. One in the same day, of course, no, we in first, yo, all my niggas, we were. Fake in the fame, but we all know, cause the source told all you niggas just learn. Talking and saying y'all pseudo, and it's true though, y'all just popping them perks. Taking the stage, got a few shows, let the crew know it's a class in the dirt. I am the king and it's my throne, y'all are kind though, they keep calling me Zerx.
We at the top, if I see it, I cop it. All this guap, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lots of strip, if I see it, I cop it. I'm not kid, if I see it, I cop cop it. House off the grid, if I see it, I cop it. We at the top, if I see it, I cop it. All of the squad, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lots of strip, if I see it, I cop it. I'm not kid, if I see it, I cop it. House off the grid, if I see it, I cop it.
We only got one life, I'ma get that. If you with that, do not sit back and just wish that you had it. Despite all your witchcraft and your riffraff, this is my gift and you wish that you had it. Tonight, gonna bump trap, gonna thump that. Drums in the back and you know that we have it. Girls like where the one at, need to run back. Flee from these niggas, you know that they savage. They acting macho like they Randy Savage. They call me Pablo, the kingpin is at it. I am Apollo, you Rocky, I've had it. Y'all can just follow this niggas is slacking. I am Jack Sparrow, my verses is cracking. I am the ghost and you rappers is Pac-Man. Out in the coast and I'm getting more blacking. Y'all acting hairy, I'm grabbing the waxing.
Top, if I see it, I cop it. All of this guap, if I see it, I cop it. Got some new drip, if I see it, I cop it. Saw that new whip, if I see it, I cop it. Need a new grip, if I see it, I cop it. Lobster and shrimp, if I see it, I cop it. I am that kid, if I see it, I cop it. House off the grid, if I see it, I cop it.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. The nips are gonna roast. I'm gonna die. Ah!
I'm gonna starve now.
You were not done cooking.
Bring it on.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, 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 testing, testing. Testicles, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 31 hundo and 25 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you beesh. How we doing, fam?
It's the fucking
It's fuck your resolution season. All right, fam, it's fuck your resolution season. You know the drill. This is the time to start your fitness journey. Now is the time. Join us over at swolenormousx.com, and a lot of you already know you've been downloading the app. You've been loving it. You've been commenting in the community and starting your programs and scheduling your workouts, all that awesome stuff. If you have not yet done so, take a moment and head on over to the App Store or Google Play and download the Swolenormous app. Be one of the first to get access to the app. Members are already loving it. Go and get your copy. You can start your free trial right now by heading over to the App Store, Google Play, download the Swolenormous app, get started with Maximum Swole with the 90-day dash, start one of our yoga classes. Do it all. Start today. So head on over there, download the Swolenormous app, and let us know how you like it because we know you will. That being said, let's get into today's episode. Let's get into some Swole Fam posts. We got some accountability posts. It's Accountability Monday. And of course, we'll have some balls deep content. And we got some new releases. We got extra juicy releases today. We got a little bit of a bonus release. We got an extra release in addition to our standard releases. Very excited for that. So let's get into it. Are you ready? Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. XSM, that Nico Cotto meme didn't age well. What do you mean? You're impressed what he did. I think it was, I don't understand what the Nico Cotto stuff is all about. It's not impressive at all. He got grotesquely fat and now he's pretending like, oh, I tricked everyone. No, you were a disgusting slob. And then you lost the weight. Like there's nothing virtuous or there's nothing there. I don't understand why everyone's acting, oh, he fooled everyone. No, he got grotesquely fat, made a lot of money off it, and lost the weight. Obviously, he did it on purpose. Like, I don't understand. It wasn't an accident. That wasn't a surprise. So I don't really know what no, it's just as grotesque as ever before. I don't understand. It's always been gross. It's gross. Yeah, there's nothing. He didn't win. Let me tell you that much. It's the strangest grift I've ever seen in my life. Let's get into some Swole Fam posts. Are you ready? Just reading that one comment. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but anyway, because that was the intro. The intro had Nico Cotto. Anyway, it was gross. That whole display was gross. At least he's not being excessively gross anymore. I don't know. I don't follow his content. I don't care. He's a gross person. Only a gross, grotesque, morally vapid person would do something like that. Brian says, promising to focus on, these are accountability posts, by the way, from members. Welcome, come one, come all. Let's make some gains this week. Brian says, promising to focus on quality workouts and nutrition this week. I work in retail, so it'll be a very busy work week. We'll be hitting the gym earlier than normal, and I'll have my food prepared and ready so there'll be no excuses to give myself to stop and consume junk food or fast food. I've already completed my first workout of the week at 5:30 this morning. I have all the rest of the weeks set and loaded in my app to have a very successful week. Good man. Good man, Brian. Thanks for responding. Sent out that accountability text, by the way, this morning. Sent it out this morning, or I mean, depends on where you are, but sent it out a couple hours ago. Sometimes we do it on Sunday. Sometimes we do it Monday morning. If you have not yet responded to the text and you remember, make sure you still do so. We're still going to get more replies in. I know not everyone's on the same time zone. Not everyone had a chance to respond. So that's fine. Make sure you respond tonight or tomorrow. Get back, respond to that text message, and we'll feature. We got a lot more coming up in the upcoming episodes. Dallin says, this week I am focusing on training and mindfulness. I have times set aside that me and the wife agreed on to train through the holiday week, and the workouts are scheduled in the app. I'm going to take things slow and really focus on the moments and learning proper form. Before each workout, I'm going to take a deep breath and remember this is my journey and tell myself you're in control. Take responsibility. Build a fucking door. I love it. I'm new and it's okay that I'm new or the weights are lighter than I want them to be. It's improving from workout to workout and adapting when I need to. That's what's important, not the number on the scale. I agree. And of course, mentioning build a fucking door. People, if I saw someone in the comments asking where the weekend episodes were, make sure you are subscribed on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever you like to listen to podcasts. The weekend we do Swolosophy episodes. Those have been really popular, so we've kept going with it. And over the weekend, Build a Fucking Door, 3123, and also 3124, The Root of Stress. Make sure you check out those episodes. Don't sleep on the weekend episodes. They're short, they're sweet, and they go right to the taint. And I hope you're enjoying those episodes. Something to keep you focused over the weekends. And of course, it's just business as usual, 7 pillars. So hopefully you're checking out those episodes. And that's why Dallin was mentioning Build a Fucking Door. Great episode and great point. And I'm glad you're leveraging that, Dallin. Leslie says, my goal is to get in 3 heavy lifting sessions a week and do mobility with light cardio on alternating days. I've already planned out my children's schedules for the week to allow time for myself so I could focus on me. My lifting workouts are already written out in my workout journal, so no time is wasted. Also making my own food to take to Thanksgiving dinner. My parents make an awesome turkey every year, and I am the go-to for deviled eggs. We'll be focusing in on the protein this year and avoiding the sweets. Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with making your own food and bringing it. And there's nothing wrong with having steak or bringing liver or doing whatever it is. Look, if you're going to family or friends, Thanksgiving is for family and for friends. And if these people are your family and friends, they should be supportive of you and your goals. The whole point is to be around people that you care about and give thanks. So really what food you put in your face. This is the kind of thing that we talk about every year. Thanksgiving is the only socially acceptable time. The only time you're going to put cranberry. When does cranberry sauce ever have any kind of application? It's once a year. It's just an abomination, in my opinion. Anyway, eat some steak, have some turkey. That's fine. As long as it's quality food. You know, don't eat all the ultra processed garbage. There's no need to eat garbage. You can eat really good. You can eat really good for Thanksgiving. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's what's great, at least about this kind of holiday. People use it as an excuse to get drunk and eat garbage. Just go to Pound Town on turkey. If you want to eat turkey and you like turkey, then just eat turkey. Eat turkey until you're full. Boom. You know, you can really make this kind of stuff, or gravy. You can make this stuff. You can make quality. Have bone broth. You can do all sorts of stuff like that. Anyway, a lot of people just use it. Look, a lot of people just use these holidays to eat garbage. We know that. They use these holidays as an excuse to eat garbage. And it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to eat garbage. You don't have to trash yourself. You can eat and eat really good. Okay, Melissa says, "Hi, Pop. I plan to focus on my usual theme of being consistently consistent with the 7 pillars. Focusing on extra brain gains this week, as it will be the first round of holidays without my dad." I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks for everything. I'm grateful for you and the fam. In Swole, Melissa. I hear you. I hear you. I'm sorry to hear that. It is what it is. I mean, speaking of, obviously, your dad, that's a big thing. We're actually getting back Papa Swole's ashes tonight. We got a message saying that, So Papa Swole's coming home tonight. Papa's coming home. Papa's coming home. But anyway, when you have these family gatherings and stuff, and you see an empty chair, you see an extra seat at the table, or that if you had any kind of traditions where you did certain things, or you played certain games afterwards, or you watched the game, or isn't there football on Thanksgiving, with your dad, you might have a routine that you did, and it's going to feel a little bit empty. But here's to new traditions, right? Here's to new traditions. Michelle says, "Hey, Bish, starting week 3 of Swole season, continuing every other day split yoga, kettlebells, and walks between weightlifting days. Meal prepped my meats for this week. I have my fruits, raw cheese, and eggs to consume as well. I have 4 days off from work for Thanksgiving. My husband is working and my family lives out of state. So I'll be spending the holiday with my dogs and getting in some extra recovery after going to the fucking gym." You get some gorillas. You get some gorillas. Good for you. And we got one more from Riley. Let's see, Riley.
What's in the box?
What do we got, Riley? Riley says, "It's Thanksgiving week, Papa, which means just preparing to tell all the family members to piss off when they ask me why I am not stuffing my face hole with garbage." Riley.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, just preparing those lines. Piss off. Go fuck yourself. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Everyone that voted for logic and common sense in the election, right? How's that going to go? How are we looking there, fam? Let's take some questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. But how many of you are walking into a political war zone for Thanksgiving, but walking in victorious, just like fucking Pinkston Churchill's, just walking in like, yeah, how you like them apples? Based America. A lot of people are posting videos like, gonna wear your lift shirt. Today I'm rocking Swoleverine, by the way. Let me show you this. Got some Swoleverine. Oh yeah, before we move on, we have an epic sale going on. Let me see if I can bring it up quick while you guys are dropping your comments. I think it's going to be funny. You're going to see a lot of videos about politics over the holidays, but what can you say now, right? What can you say now? It's the whole entire country pretty much told, majority, eat shit. Eat shit and don't be retarded. So the air is fresher. All right, super based. By the way, fam, before we get into some more questions, you can start dropping your questions in the comments. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. God damn it. This dude looks good. This is the website, papaswolio.com. We have a big special going on right now. And going to be talking about this a lot because, obviously we have new merch. We got new drops today. We got extra. We got double drops today, fam.
Wow.
We got double merch today. It's very exciting. But we got buy one, get one 50% off. So if you're looking to get merch for yourself or someone else, you want to get a gift, make sure you go and check it out. So buy one, get one. Again, you know the deal. It's my favorite sale because buy 3, get 3, 50% off. Buy 7, get 7, 50% off. If you want to buy 17, you're going to get 17, 50% off.
Emotional damage.
It's a great thing. So check out all the best sellers, Deadlift, Swoleverine, Lift. Might be one of the greatest shirts ever made. Super Swole Bros, Gaindolf. Lots of cool designs. Check it all out, man. F your feelings. Holiday merch. Santa has diabetes. We got a lot of cool things. So make sure you go and check it all out. papaswolio.com. All right. Let me see. Let me hide this for a second. Okay. So let's get into some questions. If you have live questions, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Yeah, 100 shirts. If you go get 100 shirts and you get 150% off. So you're buying 200 shirts, you'll get a reach around. That's right. It's science. Okay, let's see. XSM on YouTube. Papa Swolio, are Takis hot chips considered ultra processed? I eat those, but I feel I shouldn't. I love them though. I'm sure they are. It sounds like they are. It sounds like they're ultra processed. What's the ingredients? I've never eaten. I've heard of them. I don't eat those. I'm quite sure that they are. Let me see here. Looking up an image. It's even worse than we thought. Let me just, can I bring this on the screen? Oh, this is cool. I just dragged it over. All right, let's look at the corner of your screen. So let's see. I don't know. This is just from, was it Food Babe? Whatever. This is an image. So let's see. It says TBHQ, controversial preservative that may harm the immune system and increase the risk of food allergies. Artificial colors, dyes derived from petroleum linked to several health issues, including allergies and hyperactivity in children, which require a warning label in Europe. Let's see. MSG, which is fed to rats. Let's see. Where's the ingredients, though? Oh, I gotta zoom in. So we got corn, masa, corn flour, vegetable oil, yeah, soybean, canola oil. Gross. I mean, of course, it's ultra processed soy. Red 40, yellow 6, all the artificial food coloring, more soybean oil. Yeah. So I knew there were similar sometimes to like Doritos. I knew there were a bag of chips, but they're all crap, but some of them are more crap than others. Seriously, some of them aren't some of them, it depends. You can have some of these things when it comes to, you can make your own chips. It depends on how it's baked. Like there's certain things that you can, I don't want to say get away with, but that won't have all the additional flavorings and stuff. Yeah, don't eat that garbage. Don't eat that garbage. You guys know the deal. You just said, I feel like I shouldn't. I love them though. Yeah, because it's a drug. Of course you shouldn't. You know you shouldn't. It's not real food. Papa Swolio, anything wrong, Hog Wild, anything wrong with swapping back squats for front squats on Max Swole? Well, it depends on what you're trying to hit. If you are trying to hit your quads, front squats are better. However, you might have more stability with back squats. So you can elevate your heels. And if you're doing a free bar squat, front squats are going to make it more quad focused because you're going to stay more upright. Your knees are going to travel further forward. So you could do back squats, but elevate your heels so your knees are going more over your toes. So it's more of a quad focused squat. A lot of back squats, the way that most people do back squats, it doesn't put all the pressure. It doesn't put enough. People don't have the mobility. Most people don't have the hip, the knee, and the ankle mobility to drive the knees over the toes and to make it more of a quad focus. Tom Platz had legendary mobility, and with a narrow stance, driving his knees wide, he was able to really make a high bar back squat, because a high bar is the only way you're going to be able to get a quad focus. If you're doing a low bar back squat, it's going to be more glutes and you're driving your hips back. It's more lower back. It's not quad focus. So if you do a high bar back squat, elevate your heels and your knees are going further forward, it's going to make it more of a quad dominant. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Questions. DGON4LT. Papa Swole, how can I get abs and maybe just a nice fit form? Download the Swolenormous app. Start your free trial. Learn how to do a proper program. Start one of the programs. Join the fam officially. Do the 90-day dash. Do the elimination diet. Nutrition jumpstart. Learn how to sleep properly. Learn how to eat properly. Train properly. I love how can I just get abs and maybe a nice fit form? How do you be healthy? How do you take care of yourself and exercise and eat properly? It's not a casual thing. You're not going to do it casually in this world. You have to be doing things with intent. Queenie Miluni, whatever. Do you drink sometimes a fucking beer? I have not had alcohol I have kefir. It's fermented. I have not had alcohol in a couple years. Not because I was addicted to it or had any major alcohol issues. I just lost the taste for it and decided I just didn't want to drink whiskey anymore. I never drank a lot, but I would have some, a little bit. I just lost the interest in it. I really did. Doesn't mean I'll never have a beer again. I just don't currently have. If I was going somewhere and maybe I felt like it in the moment, maybe I would. But I don't have it in my house. It's nothing that I feel drawn to. But it doesn't do anything positive for you. Carlos Lemusdaglio. Papa Swole, thoughts on intermittent fasting? Settle down. Settle down. Okay. If we got the booze going because these intermittent fasting questions are kind of like a troll. A lot of people don't know they're actually asking, but for those that don't know, this has just been a topic we've beaten down here over and over again. Intermittent fasting is just not stuffing your face all day long. Are you getting your calories, getting your protein? Are you eating small meals? Are you on a good flow? It doesn't matter if you're doing intermittent fasting. Now, there's nothing wrong with fasting, but skipping breakfast isn't doing anything magical for your body. If you're doing a day, 24-hour fast or 36, that's preference. I used to dabble with fasting. I didn't stick with it. I didn't really like it for performance. I just didn't really feel great with it. I don't like going to sleep on an empty stomach like that. I'm not saying there aren't health benefits, but just not eating until 2 o'clock is not doing something, breaking down old cells in your body. You're just not eating constantly. So it's a little bit overplayed. Fasting is different, but intermittent fasting is more of a fad term. It's like, well, I don't eat until 2 o'clock. Oh, okay. I do a 16-8. I don't eat for 16 hours. Oh, no, you only eat from 12 to 8 p.m. Oh, my God. You're fasting. You don't eat till 12? I do a 16-8. Okay. Seriously, it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Nawin Muti. Papa Swole, what do you think about mushroom powder? Is there something going around with mushrooms lately? It's interesting. There must be some kind of ad or some kind of push, because every once in a while we'll just get a bunch of questions on the same topic out of nowhere. Just getting a lot of mushroom questions. Is there some major ad that's going around? Is there some big push for mushroom shit? Papa Swole, what do you think about mushroom powder such as lion's mane, reishi? I've said this before. I've used some of these mushroom powders in coffee, stuff like that. I didn't notice a benefit. I never stuck with it because I didn't notice anything one way or another. Either that or I got acid reflux from adding these things to my coffee and stuff like that. Not saying you can't, not saying some of you might have tried, oh my God, I love it so much. Then have at it. But I don't really know if there's anything really tangible with it. But again, quality does matter, and the concentrations or how you're consuming it, I'm sure. I don't know if there's anything real with it, but I've dabbled and I didn't really see anything. Melissa says there's lots of ads about mushrooms on social media and YouTube. I just didn't notice anything. Look, if I try something, I'll try it. And if I see a bad result or a good result or a neutral result, if I get a neutral result, that doesn't justify taking it. If you take something, wow, I feel amazing. Well, there's something there. Maybe see how that goes. Does it maintain? Do you have to up the dose, or is it something that's just a placebo? Or do you take it, oh, I don't feel that good, and when I don't take it or I ran out, if I run out of something or I stop taking it, I don't remember, it's that it wasn't that important to me. It wasn't really doing anything. If I forget to take something or if I forget to add it to my coffee, it wasn't that important, or I didn't notice a difference. And it's okay. You don't have to notice a difference with anything. Just because you're taking something and someone else is trying to sell it doesn't mean that it works for you. Doesn't mean that it works at all either. But all right, Jeff at the Villas, whatever. Papa Swole, I'm skinny as fuck, and I'm doing workout at home. Should I buy protein powder? Protein powder is not going to get you gains. Protein's important, but you need to eat more food. You need to eat more like whole food, steak, beef, ground beef, chicken, fish, eggs. You need to eat more protein, eat more food. And you need to lift weights and increase your weight or increase your reps. So if you're training at home, cool, but you need to make sure you're upping your weights. The problem with training at home is unless you have a home gym. Look, I have a gym at home. So when I say go to the fucking gym, that might be, okay, you pull out your dumbbells, your adjustable dumbbells from under your bed, and you lift, that's fine. But you need to be able to increase the weight. If all you have are two 25-pound dumbbells, you'll build some muscle, but then it's going to be too light for some body parts. It's going to be too heavy for others. And if you can't progress, then you're not going to build muscle after a period. So if you only have, people say, I have one dumbbell, can I build muscle? A little bit. But unless you have a heavier one after that, then it's not going to keep going. Football lift boat. Papa Swolio, favorite quad-focused exercise. You guys know I don't do favorites. I love training quads. There's so many good ones. I would say if you have not yet, my favorite. I don't have favorites, but I really do love sissy squats on a hack squat or Tom Platz style hack squats on the toes. Squats on the toes are underrated. They're still underrated. You know, every time I do, I've noticed that if I don't implement those two types of squats, like the Tom Platz hack or mostly the sissy squat, where you're really getting the rectus femoris, if I don't add those in and add those kinds of mobility movements in, after a while, I'll have like some sort of, I don't want to say knee issue, but maybe like tendonitis or something will bother me, or I just kind of get stiff and I just feel heavy and less mobile. But if I'm doing sissy squats, I'm doing those kinds of like end range mobility movements, I still feel limber and I really feel great. So I've been implementing them back in and it just feels great. So I love those. I do love the Tom Platz hack squats and sissy squats on those two styles on the hack squat machine. So I'll go, a lot of you guys know I have a lot of different equipment outside. I rotate through different exercise. I don't do random stuff, but I'll rotate through different machines. So I'll use a couple machines for a few weeks and then I'll change it up. When something gets stale or I kind of hit a wall or I just want to mix it up a little bit, or I'll mix up what I do. So I'll do pendulum squat for a while, and sometimes I go so heavy, and sometimes after a while, it just bothers me a little bit, so I move on to something else. Lately, I've been doing leg press. I have an Atlantis leg press, and I've been adding back in the sissy squats on the hack squat. I love it. I love them. Hog Wild, that's psychotic. How can you like sissy squats? I love them. I love them. I love them. Maggie In the Telegram chat, Papa Swole, what's the best way to not lose gains while trying to thin out? I cut back on food and I feel like I'm not able to go as hard on my lifts. What's the best way to not lose gains? By the way, hashtag fuck your resolutions for a chance to win today's Swole card. There's the goat herself. Aww. There's Papa Swolio. I know the card kind of cuts off right there, but fuck your resolutions. Oh, my sweet. That's a sweet beast right there. Papa comes home today. I'm very excited. All right. What's the best way to not lose gains while trying to thin out? I mean, you have to lift heavy. You need to maintain your strength. You need to maintain the strength. If you start losing strength, you're going to be like, you're losing muscle essentially after a while. You don't have to do as much volume. Maybe you can cut back and do like a set or two a week. You can gain with a set or two a week. So you cut back on food and you feel like you're not able to go as hard on your lifts. Of course. Of course. Of course. You cut back. You need to know details. So you don't need to be doing really much of a deficit. You be around maintenance and lift heavy and then maybe adjust the carbohydrates or something like that and see how it goes. But you don't have to do any major. I don't know what cut back on food means. If you cut back too much, then you're going to be weak and you're going to be floundering. You're not going to be able to, anytime you're trying to cut down, your performance is going to suffer. So you want to make sure you're eating, I don't know what anything the details are. That's kind of vague. So yeah, if you're cutting too much, your performance is going to suffer. A kid with a dream. Papa Soy, what type of steak do you eat? Ribeyes might go to. Ribeyes might go to. That's what the steak is. That's the steak. Everything else is like different cuts of meat and beef, but ribeye is the steak. Everything else is like, all right, what are we doing here? What are we doing with this kind of stuff? What are we doing? Does that answer your question, Maggie? You need to just maintain your strength. So do you track your workouts? Maximum Swole is great for maintaining your strength and maintain your muscle mass if you're just leaning out a little bit. Again, I think a lot of people are over-focused on trying to their body composition, which will really solve itself. Those questions solve themselves when you actually take the 7 pillars into account. When you really pay attention to the 7 pillars, your body, your recomposition will take place. You will build muscle. You'll lose fat over time if you're focusing on building muscle. If you're focused on the superficial, a lot of times you make shortcuts or you do things too drastic because you want to see progress faster. But you guys know there's no fast progress. You're not going to make progress quickly. Because what's quick progress? It's just relative to something that's slower. So sometimes you might see some leaps and bounds. And if you're trying to build muscle, let's say you're doing maximum swole, like I'm doing maximum swole, you might see some strength increase. Wow, it might jump up pretty consistently. And then you kind of hit a wall a little bit. And then you adjust. You might adjust the intensity. You might leave a rep or two in the tank and focus more on recovery and switch an exercise up a little bit or change the priorities. Sometimes you make these micro adjustments or you micro load. We talk about progressive overloading, and I always talk about micro loading. People need to understand that you don't always have to add 5 or 10 or 15 pounds. Get yourself a pair or a set of 1 pound plates or half-pound plates. Get yourself a micro set of plates. When you go to the gym, you can load half a pound on the bar. You can load 1 pound. 1 pound, if you're doing 230, let's say 90 pounds on each side on a machine. You load plates on it, and it's 90 pounds each side for 5 reps. Maybe if you do 92 on each side, you would get 4 reps. What if you do 90 pounds on each side and you add 1 pound, you can still do 5 reps. That's progressive overload. And then add another pound, 92 instead of 90, like the next time. That's 1 pound. 1 pound is more. More weight is more. You might still be able to get all your reps with an additional pound. But some gyms don't have as many. Some gyms don't have, like, the 2.5s are hard to find. So then you have to put a 5 on each side. And that might, instead of 5 reps, you put a 5 on each side, you might get 2 or 3 reps. It might just be way too much for what you're trying to do. Let's see, Mark. Good question. 1 or 2 more, and then we'll move on to Balls Deep and some new releases. Mark, Papa Swole, any studies you know of that say how great raw milk is, trying to properly inform a buddy that it's great, but he's on the quote, it's not healthy train. Studies, I don't have studies at my disposal. I mean, you can go on PubMed and look this shit up, but it's so weird how people just don't understand. It's common sense. You know, cows are not pasteurizing, they're just drinking it. You know, denaturing, and I eat raw beef liver, so I don't need a study. I've tested this stuff out myself. It's fantastic. I mean, this is where logic and common sense just comes into play. Hey, let's heat it and process it and take out all the fat. Here's skim. Here's white skim water. Yay. Let me take out all the benefits. Cool. It's great. Anyone that's like, raw milk is so dangerous and all these problems, I've never had any issues. No issues. Raw liver, been eating for 15 fucking years. Never had a problem. Raw eggs, never had a problem. Quality does matter. Quality does matter. Let's see. Hog Wild, Papa Swole, will Swollen Sevens fuck with recovery on non-lifting days? Well, it depends on what Swollen 7 you're doing. Are you doing a dumbbell Swollen 7? Or are you doing a core Swollen 7? Or are you doing a mobility Swollen 7? Swollen 7 is vague because inside Swolenormous X, we have a lot of different stuff. All right. So Swollen 7, if you're doing mobility or yoga, like yin yoga, that's fantastic. It's restorative and it's not exhaustive. If you're doing tons of cardio and something that's, you know, going to fatigue you, then yeah, it's your, even though you're not necessarily doing a chest workout, it's going to fatigue you, you know, systemically. So people need to understand that activity, doing cardio on an off day doesn't help you recover. It doesn't help aid your recovery. It just eats into your, it actually fatigues you more. It might shift. It might get some more blood through. You might physically get those endorphins, but you're training again. Like you're actually training again. So you have to keep that in mind. You're doing physical training. And if you're doing physical training, you're not recovering. So it's not, if you're doing some like stretching and stuff, okay, that's, I want to say it's active recovery or it's restorative, but you're not adding that kind of stress. But if you're doing a stressful, any kind of training or cardiovascular, it is systemically stressful and you're not recovering. You're just not recovering for your lifting. It doesn't mean that you won't make progress. Maybe you can handle it, but it depends. Just understand that if you're not able to progressively overload consistently, then you have to go back to the drawing board. If you're seeing your weights go up and this, that, and the other, everyone recovers differently. Bands mobility. Well, bands are different. Bands are muscular. Mobility is going to be a little bit maybe adjacent to that. Mark, he asked one of his friends who has a degree. Oh, appeal to authority. Yeah, anyone that's like, well, this such and such has a degree. And yeah, that's just, yeah, that doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. That's just what people say. Oh, listen to the doctors. Listen to your doctor. Most doctors don't know their ass from their elbow. They know how to bill and code and outsource and prescribe shit. That's, you know, if you're going to your doctor to be healthy, you're going to the wrong place, man. Okay, let's get into some balls deep content. Let's do some videos. That's deep. Let's do some videos and then we'll filter in some releases. Again, fam, if you haven't yet checked it out, papaswolio.com. Check out the greatest merch in the game. We got a big buy one, get one 50% off, papaswolio.com. Get your nip covers today. And of course, if you have not yet done so, why don't you head on over to swolenormousx.com and join the fam, or you can just go into your app store, Google Play, and download the Swolenormous app today and start one of our awesome programs. You can get started, start your trial, and jump on the brand new Swolenormous app. So we've been doing this for 8 years, swolenormousx.com. Members love it. We got all our programs there. We got hundreds of yoga classes, thousands of recipes, and now we have a brand new app where you can use the same login. So you can go on the website or you can use the app. So it just makes your user experience even better. And a lot of awesome features like offline downloads, scheduling your workouts. We got custom playlists. You got a favorites tab. So you can literally customize and make your morning playlist, make an evening playlist with yoga, with brain gains. You can do whatever you want. You can have different recipe playlists. Maybe you could have, I don't know, a chicken playlist, and you can literally have your recipes all in one spot so you can easily access them. So the great thing about the app, or one of the great things is, even though it's really easy to search and all the stuff, if you have a certain class or a certain thing that you like to do all the time, add it to your favorites, add it to your playlist, and then you can just get there immediately. So you don't have to search for it every time. If there's something, a class that you love to do in the morning, then add it to your morning playlist or favorites tab, and then you can do it right away. All right, drop your number, 1, 2, or 3. I do not see any, so I'm going to pick. You guys are sleeping. So let's do this one. Let's start with a fat phobia, and then we'll get into some releases.
What's in the box?
Fat phobia. Let's do this one.
Phobia is not turning around a corner, seeing a fat person and going, oh. Fat phobia involves the stigma of fat people and how skinny people are literally like, I will never look like you. I don't want to look like you. I'm scared to look like you. No. I can never be fat. Like, they're scared of putting on weight. That's what fat phobia is, not scared of fat people. Not only are they scared to look like me and to look like other fat people, they're scared of the stigma that comes with it.
I'd be scared
and the
to look
hate
like
that
you.
comes with it, and just the obtuseness that comes with it. And so they continue this cycle of fat phobia and being fat phobic to people because they themselves are scared of ever looking like me. They're scared of having a fat face and a double chin and rolls, and I think it's hilarious. But
I think you should be. I think you should be. Why would you look forward to having rolls and being fat and morbidly obese? The scad, I think that's ridiculous. No, it's not. It's not ridiculous. Hey, do you want to be really unhealthy? No, I never want to be really unhealthy. So guess what? I do basic fundamental things and I don't have to worry about that. Yay, problem solved. So I don't have to be fat phobic. I can just do a couple basic things like exercise and not eat poison, and boom, I'm not fat. So I have no fear of it because it's not a scary thing. It's a very easy thing to avoid.
yeah, so fat phobia is not turning around a corner and seeing a fat person and going, oh, like they're a ghost.
That's how I would do. Ah! You come around the corner. Ah! I see fat people.
It's the stigma of being fat and not wanting to be fat.
Okay, cool. Cool story, Hansel.
Wow.
Cool story. Yeah, all right. Well, I don't want to be fat. Sure. I think you should be afraid of hormone disrupting cells all over your body. Yeah, terrible camera angle. What's with these fat people that are trying to justify being fat? Why do they always have the low angle that emphasizes their fatness? Ooh, Cerny based. Does being fat mean you don't know how to put makeup on? Oof. Oof. Good one, Cerny.
Emotional damage.
That gorilla has seen the city of Zinj.
XSM, that woman makes me ashamed to be from the UK. Yeah, what's going on across the pond? I think you guys gained an Ellen DeGeneres. Didn't she move to the UK now? Oh, Trump won. Good. Get the fuck out. God, that woman sucks. That woman sucked for as long as I can remember. All right, let's move on to a release. Fam, who's ready for a recipe? And again, you got your app, fam. So right there on your homepage, you'll be able to see these new releases.
In the box?
First release, we do 3 new recipes every single week for members. Guess what you got now? Garlic herb, and if you're from the UK, it's herb, garlic herb bison roast. A garlic herb bison roast. That's what I'm talking about.
I give it a taste. And that's the way, I like it. Casey on the sunshine.
Look, that's nice. Come on. We start off with beef. Sometimes we get something where it's like, I don't know about that. Brand new. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Brand new in the Swolenormous app or over on swolenormousx.com. Garlic herb bison roast. That's what Daddy likes. That's what Daddy likes. Daddy likes that. Let's do one more recipe. Ooh. Oh, you guys are going to like all these. You guys are going to like all these. Very nice. You guys are going to like all of these. All right. Well, let's see. Let's do one more video. Let's do another video. This one is called Thin is In. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Hold on a second. Now we got one more video. This one, holy shit. That one's, does that say 8 minutes? I'm ditching that one. So we got one more video. Let's do another release first. Fucking, why is that in there? All right, heads are going to roll. This is fucking retarded.
What's in the box?
All right, next release. Paleo Italian sausage. Paleo Italian sausage. Very nice. Everyone likes some sausage. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Everyone likes some sausage. Very nice. So we got some sausage and we got some garlic herb bison roast. You guys want to see before we get into some more releases? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. She just got cleaned. The groomers came this morning. The camera's not working. I set it back up. I got to figure that out. But, oh, look, and she's got her little bow. Look at you. Look at the Pinkston Churchill. Oh, look at the little bow. Look how fancy you look. Look how fancy you look. You look so clean. You smell so good. Can I get a kiss? You want kisses? Look at her. Look at her little bow. Look at you. Look at you. You're so fancy. Oh. I get to chew on you. I get to chew on you. You smell so clean. You don't smell like poop anymore. That was getting gross. She's so cute. The little bow. It's so cute. Oh, yes. You know, I don't speak Spanish, Pinkston. She's so cute. So sweet. Yeah, she gives him, oh, she gives side eye. She definitely does. She definitely does. Here you go, baby. A treat. All right. So let's get into another. No. They don't. Let's get into another release. One more, and we'll do another video. Fam, you're going to like this one. Jarella, you munch on your... Oh, I chew on her all the time.
What's in the box?
She's very chewy in a good way. A lot of tactile feedback there. All right, maple bacon roasted butternut squash. What's with these recipes today? What's with these recipes, fam? Are we on fire? Are we on fire?
He's on fire!
Yeah, I think we are. Maple bacon roasted butternut squash. Look, you're speaking my language. You're speaking my language. This is something I want to eat this. And I want to eat this right now. This is a great thing for Thanksgiving. You bring maple bacon roasted butternut squash, you're going to be the favorite. Look, if you go to Thanksgiving, you just bring a tray of bacon. You're going to be super popular, obviously. So look at these recipes. Paleo Italian sausage, garlic herb bison roast. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Sheena. Sheena says, I'm not usually a fan of butternut squash, but that looks effing delicious. Look, it's nothing that bacon can't fix. Plus a little sweet with like the maple. It depends, because sometimes maple, if you do maple bacon, sometimes it can be really strong. Personally, I don't need the maple. Just give me bacon in the squash, that's fine. But you put a little bit of, you can make it good. For me, I'm very sensitive to the flavors. So a lot of times if you make, if I get some bacon, it's like, wow, it's grass-fed and it's maple bacon. It's usually too sweet. And it's like, ugh, it's gross. I don't like sweet bacon. I really don't like that. However, maybe a little hint of it, you know, we can do something there. We can do something there. So I'm sure this is good. I like maple. You know, even if I drizzled a little on there, it'd be really good. That's fire. Look, bacon. I haven't had bacon in a bit. I haven't been eating as much bacon. I used to eat bacon like every day. But I need to get back on that. It's time for some more bacon. I feel like a bacon phase coming back. All right, who's ready for some new featured classes now available in your app?
What's in the box?
So in the Swolenormous app, we got the featured classes and we're ready to go. So featured classes, and because we have so many classes inside Swolenormous X, we like to feature them now and again. So we got the new releases. We got the featured classes. This week's featured classes, check it out. Now, these are great because you'll get to sample some of the things we have inside Swolenormous X. So when you download the Swolenormous app in your App Store, Google Play, this will show up on your homepage. This week's featured class, Express Evening Flow with Genevieve. That's a nice one. That's a nice class. We also have featured Swollen 7, Steel Club Round Schwam. Let's get America because I got the America shorts on.
Fuck yeah!
Aight. And we also have Chest and Back Swole number 6.
Boom shakalaka!
So great featured classes. Go and check it out now. Download the Swolenormous app and jump on it. Let's do... We got one more. We got 2 merch releases, and we're going to do this first. We got a video first. We'll end it with a different one. We'll do one merch release. We'll do this video, merch release, video, merch release. Who's ready for some new merch? We got double the merch. Double the merch this week. This video is called Tax Dollars. Is that a stitch? From April? That's an old video.
Not a day goes by that I'm not grateful to be serving at this period of time.
Oh boy.
Being able to undergo a full gender transition beyond hormones, laser hair removal, Botox, lip injections, hair lowering, like literally cannot be more thankful to be alive now.
Yeah, Air Force? Yeah, Air Force, you got some shit to... It's got to be the Air Force, right? It's not a Marine. Not in the Marines. Yeah, anyway, okay. That's what I think said. All right, let's do some merch. Do you all feel safer now? No, we do not. No, we do not. No, we got new yoga. I forgot. We have new yoga and 2 merch. 2 merch, and we have... and I forgot the new yoga class. Let's get into the yoga. We do yoga class, then we'll do one more video. Yoga class, one more video, and then we'll do 2 merch releases. Yeah? 2 merch? That's right. Make mental asylums great again. Time to bring back the mental institutions. Time to bring back the buildings with the rooms with the padded walls. Let's bring them back, please. Bring them back now. Bring them back immediately. All right. New. Pinkston's looking at me like this with her little bow tie. You're so cute. I love it. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing in your little bed. You're so cute. You smell so good. New yoga class. Here we go.
What's in the box?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Flow for Legs Express class. Let's go. Round of applause.
I gave it a
That's great.
10. A fucking 10. Every word of it.
That's awesome.
Absolutely true.
That's fantastic. You feeling it? You feeling that? If I can bring this up, I think I bring it up. Flow for Legs. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I don't want to give it away. I'll show you on the phone. I don't want to give it away. I can't show it yet. I'll show you guys on the phone because I can bring my phone up on the screen. Anyway, hashtag fuck your resolutions. Make sure you are dropping that hashtag in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. So new class, new yoga class, now available for members. Go check it out. Flow for Legs. Flow for Legs with Alex Express class. So again, Flow for Legs, great for leg recovery. You're tight, you're sore, you're stiff, need to mobilize. It's a great thing to do on an off day. It's a great class to obviously target the leg. So you see she's using a block. So grab your blocks, grab a towel or a pillow if you don't have a block, and jump on this Express class. Great class. Thanks again, Alex. As always, absolutely fantastic. Fan favorite. Great class. Absolutely a great class. You know it's going to be great. You know it's going to be great. You just know it. Okay, let's get into one more video, and then we're going to... Is this oh, I remember this, bitch. One more video, and then we'll get into the last merch releases. You ready?
One of the things that's changed even since I got involved in politics is just the rise of the percentage of people who get their information off of platforms that have no fact-checking mechanism and no accountability for having disinformation spread. Right?
Fact-checking mechanism means no manipulation. Oh my God, other people can talk and say things without a fact-checking mechanism. Well, when those fact-checking mechanisms are bought and paid for, they're not really checking facts. They're just confirming your narrative. They're confirming your bullshit. So, God, she's a fucking idiot.
And as you know well, and I mean, when I got started in Democratic politics, you know, most of it was like...
That's an oxymoron, by the way, right? Democratic politics. That's an oxymoron. You shouldn't say retarded twice in one sentence.
TV ads, that was what it was about. Obviously, national TV, local print. Those local TV is held to a higher standard of accountability than social media platforms in terms of having accurate information on their platforms. That is crazy. And so it is, how does it change? How are people held to account? Laws have to change.
I want to ask you about one thing that's gotten some attention this week from the book, which was a story you told about President Biden looking at his watch after caskets had come back from Afghanistan. The story was not told completely accurately, which you've acknowledged. I know some of the folks, including some of the families of those soldiers who were upset by that.
What a grifter. What an idiot. What an idiot. That circle back Psaki is what a cringe person. They're all so fucking disgusting. Just disgusting. The death rattle of the mainstream media is glorious, though. It's great to see this online. It's great to see that we're watching the collapse. It's fantastic. I hope they all burn in fucking hell. Okay, let's get into those merch releases, and then I'll show you where to find all this in the amazing Swolenormous app. Fam, are you ready for new merch? We got 2 more. Dos merch.
What's in the box?
Who's ready? Who's ready for some merch? Are you ready? All right, speaking of politics, speaking of all that bullshit, we got this one. We've been waiting to drop this, but now it's time. Fam, you like to make sick fucking gains, and now you can make sick fucking gains to your heart's content. These gains have been unburdened by what has been. A last stab in the back to these communists. Good stuff. All right. This might be, I don't know, we might have more political merch, but this might be one of the last ones, at least for the season. I know it's still fresh. I can't believe the election was 3 weeks ago. Anyway, we got a big year coming up. Looking forward to 2025. But these gains have been unburdened by what has been. If you know, you know. Check it out. papaswolio.com. Buy one, get one, 50% off. So we like this one. Danny boy, fucking love this one. That's effing awesome, Sheena. I need that tank. Well, now you can get the tank. All right, so we got awesome specials, right? The buy one, get one 50. Cool. This is the new merch, new mugs, tanks, hoodies, stickers, whatever you want. These gains have been unburdened by what has been. Great design. Excellent. Okay, we got that one. But wait, there's more. We got another one. We got one more release.
What's in the box?
Not only do we have that, we have another awesome holiday drop. He sees you when you're lifting. He knows when you skip legs. He knows that you're a tiny beesh. So go to the fucking gym, you tiny beesh. No, that's not the whole shirt. He sees you when you're lifting. He knows when you skip legs. Santa Swolio is coming to town and making sure that you do your squats. You never skip leg day when Santa Swolio is coming to town. So anyway, holiday drop, Christmas time. It's November the 25th. He sees you when you're lifting. He knows when you skip legs. What a great song. Love it. Remix. Merch is on fire this week. They both seem like, usually we do one release, but I didn't want to do the Christmas one next week because shipping, you want to get in time for the holidays. And the last one, they both seem like they need to be released now. We need to get those both out there. So Christmassy, I love it. I know. He sees you when you're lifting. He knows when you skip legs. And of course, we have these gains have been unburdened by what has been. So if you open the Swolenormous app, you pull that shit wide open. Let me click on it. There we go. I should pop up on the screen. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, there we go. There I am. Well, there I is. All right, so here's the Swolenormous app. Make sure you check it out. We have Evening Flow, so all the featured classes. All the featured classes are right here. So when you open your app, you have all the classes right there. All the featured classes that we rotate every single week. We got the evening flow with Genevieve. We have the Swole 7 Steel Club round 1. And then, of course, you have all the new releases. So you got the flow for legs. You have the 2 new merch drops. If you want to, you just tap that, boom, pops right up, bam. You get those new releases. Know what I'm saying? You go back. You can check out the new Christmas one. Boom. Get one 50% off. So even the merch, you can do that all inside the app, and it'll take you right to where you want to go. And of course, what we also do is we have all the recipes in the new releases section. And we have actually kept some of the last couple weeks, just in case you haven't checked in or logged in. You should be logging in every day because you're scheduling and stuff. But we have the merch from the last, oops. That's not going to the latest drop. Oh, that goes to all the new releases. Yeah, so you have to scroll down if you want to check out some of the other new releases like that. There you go. So we have the last couple of weeks here in the new releases section. And then, of course, you have all the other sections in the app. You got the top bar, programs, master classes, workouts, mobility. We got so much stuff here. You could search. Anyway, so all that stuff is right there on your homepage. Check out the new feature, check out the new releases, check out the new merch, now available over there on the Swolenormous app, or you can join at swolenormousx.com. So you could join up through the app, or you can go to the website, your choice. In other words, everything's still available. The website, now we just have a new way to access the content, which has been a game changer for everyone. Okay, by the way, if you have not yet done so, head on over to the App Store. Those of you that download the app, that love the app, leave a 5-star review if you haven't done so. So go to your app and make sure you leave a review. Sometimes if you're in different countries, I might not see them. So I think it's regional. But make sure you go and do so. Leave a review because it helps tremendously. And of course, it lets other people know how awesome the app is. And let us know what you like about it. Write a review. It helps a lot. So go to the App Store and make sure you leave a review, especially if you enjoy the app. And of course, papaswolio.com for all the rest of the merch. We got a lot of stuff going on for Fuck Your Resolution season. It's Black Swole Week, so we're doing awesome specials for memberships. But you can start your trial through the app and jump on it that direction, and then go to your Get Started series right there at the top, and right where it says Start Here in the app, download your 7 pillars. You can join Swole Text and the Telegram chat, all that stuff. And you don't have to go searching everywhere. I mean, even with the website, you don't have to go searching everywhere. It's just the way a website or a mobile app is designed. It's just, you have different menus, a different type of usability, and the app allowed us to funnel the most important things for ease of access and make sure you have access to the stuff that you love and that you use the most in one place. So it's awesome. Sheena says, I need to order more mugs. My family has started fighting me for my Swole mugs. Well, that's unacceptable. We need to get you some more mugs. They need to, hey, get your hands off my merch. Get your hands off my merch. That's what you need to tell them. They need to get their hands off your merch. All right. So anyway, go to the App Store, Google Play, leave a review, or download the app and get started today. Join the fam and start scheduling your workout. Start a program. Start the yoga. Get your shit going today. The Swolenormous app is now available. App Store or Google Play. Let's give away today's Swole card. Thanks for being here, B-Shiz. Let's see what we got here. Fuck Your Resolutions. We got Papa's coming home. Coming home to daddy. Sweet beach. Scroll. We got a winner. Fuck your resolutions. Ooh. I like it. Today's winner is Danny Boy. Danny Boy 0317. Danny Boy 0317. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 3125 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. And yes, the sweatshirts, all the designs, the last 2 signature series are going to be going out ASAP. The app it's been a lot. So we have a couple outstanding things that we're trying to catch up on. So yeah, outstanding signature series will be going out Very exciting. We'll get that ugly sweatshirt. That way you can wear them to Sahara Day events, especially over Christmas. So very exciting for that. You got it. Fam, thanks for being here. Congratulations. Danny, send us that email. And everyone else, check out the merch. Check out the app. Download all that. We'll see you tomorrow. And make sure you subscribe on Rumble. Leave a 5-star review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Leave a review for the app. And we'll see you inside the Telegram chat. And make sure you respond to Swole text if you haven't for the accountability messages. And we'll get to some more tomorrow. And, of course, some more balls deep content and news and current events. All right, fam? Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Go make some gains. Go to the fucking gym. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm